Well, hello, it's the old git here. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day and hope everything is well for you. Right, we are here with another of my videos. Not a rant video this time, although I'll be doing some more rants. This is more about a lady, and the lady that I'm talking about is, in fact, this lady here. This lady, see, I got it right with my finger, didn't I? Yes. Um, Her name was Memphis Minnie, although she wasn't christened Memphis Minnie. And if we've got any real blues aficionados out there, you'll know who she was. But if you like the blues, but know not much about the origins, then you're going to be educated just a little bit. So here we go. Let's get into it. Memphis Minnie. She was a female blues icon born in 1897, a long time ago. Her real name was Lizzie Douglas, and she was a pioneer of the electric guitar, and she was a prolific composer who wrote nearly 200 songs in her career. Some of the best known being Me and My Chauffeur Blues, uh, I Gotta Make a Change, which she did in 1941, and I Got to Make a Change, yes, we've done that one, haven't we? And Bumblebee, and Nothing in Rambling. She wrote, as I said, over 200 songs. Right, now let's get into who she really was. And she was named Lizzie Douglas and was born on June the 3rd, 1897, and probably in the Tunica County, Mississippi. Lots of mouthfuls to chew over. I think I got my right teeth into it. Well, okay, right. Although she claimed to have been born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and raised in the Algiers neighborhood. She was the eldest of 13 siblings, and her parents, Abe and Gertrude Douglas, nicknamed her Kid when she was young. The family called her Kid throughout her childhood. It's reported that she really disliked the name Lizzie. When she began performing, she played under the name Kid Douglas. And when she was 7 years old, she and her family moved to Walls in Mississippi, south of Memphis, Tennessee. The following year, she received her first guitar as a Christmas present, and she'd already learned to play the banjo by the age of 10 and the guitar by the age of 11. And that's when she sort of started playing at family parties and parties in and around where she lived. The family then later moved to Brunswick, Tennessee, after Minnie's mother died in 1922, and Abe Douglas moved back to Walls, where he died in 1935. Right, we'll take a little pause and we'll play something else of hers. And this one's called I Gotta Make a Change, which she recorded in 1941.
I'm sad and blue, lonesome too. The man I love, he's so true. Yes, I got to make a change. Ain't no good at times. change. They ain't no good at times. And if you stay there long, you put traveling on your mind.
Yes, I Gotta Make a Change, 1941. That was one of her, well-known tunes. Anyway, let's get back to the person herself. And in 1910, at the age of 13, she ran away from home to live on Beale Street in Memphis. She played street corners for most of her teenage years, occasionally returning to her family's farm when she ran out of money. Her sidewalk performances led to a tour of the South with Ringling Brothers Circus, and that lasted from 1916 to 1920. She then went back to Beale Street with its thriving blues scene and made a living by playing guitar and singing. And she was occasionally supplementing her income with sex work. At the time, it was not uncommon for female performers to turn to sex work out of financial need. So you see, we're developing here a hardcore blues, hard living person. Even though she's female, I shouldn't say even though, because it's all equal now, isn't it? But then it must have been very hard for her. But Minnie was known as a polished professional and an independent woman, and she knew how to take care of herself in the rough venues that sometimes she played in, and presented herself to the public as being feminine and ladylike, wearing expensive dresses and jewelry. But she was an aggressive lady when she needed to be, and was not shy when it came to fighting. According to the blues musician Johnny Shines, he said, and this is his statement, he said, "Any man who fooled with her, she'd go for them right away. She didn't take no foolishness off of them." That was a statement made by Johnny Shines. And he also said she would use anything she could get her hands on if she got in a ruckus. Her guitar, pocket knife, pistol, and she'd get her hands on, she'd use it. So, she was a pretty hard lady, but then she was in a pretty hard industry in a pretty hard time. Now, according to another witness of the time, a guy called Homesick James, said she chewed tobacco all the time, and even while singing and playing the guitar, she always had a cup at hand in case she wanted to spit. Well, there you go. Now we're building a picture of this lady, but she's an icon, and she's a pioneer of blues. And we're just going to take another one of her songs just to calm us down a bit. And we'll carry on with the live of this wonderful, wonderful lady who I know you're getting to like already, aren't you? Yeah? Yes, of course you are. She's such a nice lady, or is she? Memphis Minnie, okay? And this one, in fact, I think it's called Bumblebee.
Won't you please come back to me? Mama bee, won't you please come back to me? He got the best of singer, and from me I am but me. He found me this morning. I've been looking for him all day long. He found me this morning. I've been looking for him all day long. see my bumblebee leave home. I can't stand in here. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Come in, bumblebee, I want you to stop your buzz. You're my bumblebee. And you know your stuff. Oh, stay me, bumblebee, until I get enough. He's singing along as my right on. Singing along as my right on. He saw me this morning. I've been looking for him all day long. Sometimes he makes me happy, then sometimes he makes me cry. Sometimes he makes me happy, then sometimes he makes me cry. He had me to play one. I wish to God that I could die.
Yes, Bumblebee, another one of her songs, as I say, one of over 200. Now, most of the music she made was sort of autobiographical. Minnie expressed a lot of her personal life in music, and she was married 3 times, although no marriage certificates have been found. It's believed that her first husband was Casey Bill Weldon, whom she married in the early 1920s, and her second husband was a guitarist and mandolin player, Kansas Joe McCoy, whom she married in 1929. They filed for divorce in 1934. Now, wait for this. This is really good. Because of McCoy's jealousy of Minnie's professional success. And that was the reason that was given for the breakup of their marriage. She was an amazing woman. Even her husband couldn't keep up with her. Or one of her husbands couldn't keep up with her. And around 1938, she met a guitarist called Ernest Lawless. He was known as Little Son Joe, who became her new musical partner. And they married shortly thereafter. Minnie was also reported to have lived with a man known as Squirrel. Well, she certainly got around, and in the mid to late 30s, that was a relationship she had, but again, not confirmed. So let's see another one of Minnie's songs. Now you're really getting into it, aren't you? She's some kind of character. I think she's worth a mention, and seems to good times to reflect on her love life. No, not really, but let's take another one, and this one is called My Girlish Days. I think it's a bit more mellow for her, but we'll try it.
Late hours at night, trying to play my hand. Through my window, I stepped a man. I didn't know no better. Oh boy, and my gun is dead. My mama cried, Papa did too. Oh daughter, look what a shame on you. I didn't know no better. Oh boy, and my gun is dead. I flagged the train, didn't have a dime, trying to run away from that home of mine. I didn't know no better. Oh boy, and my gun is dead. I hit the water was tough. I didn't know no better. Oh boy, and my gully did. Lord master, praise me now. All of my playmates is now surprised. I had to travel before I got wise. I found out better, and I still got my gully's way.
Yes, my girlish ways. Now, have you noticed there's no original film of? I couldn't find anything that was recorded that was really poignant to show this lady at her best. So I thought we'd just leave it to the music for it to talk for itself. Pretty good, eh? My girlish days. Now, many latter-day artists such as Jefferson Airplane, Donovan, and even Led Zeppelin released and recorded some of the songs that she wrote. So she's had an impact on a lot of people over the years. Memphis Minnie has been described as the most popular female country blues singer of all time. And Big Bill Brusney said that she could pick a guitar and sing as good as any man I've ever heard. Now, that's a pretty good testament, isn't it? We're going to just play one more before we go into a little epilogue about her, but I think this lady was underrated and not remembered. Unless you're a real blues aficionado, maybe you don't even know she is. She pioneered the blues music scene. Right, let's, what we could play? Yes, let's play just one more song before we tie this all up together. This one's called Nothing in the Ramblin'. This was quite a famous one of her.
I was born in Louisiana, I raised in Algiers, and everywhere I've been, the people's all saying, ain't nothing in rambling, either run around. Well, I believe I'm married, ooh, Lord, and settle down. I first left home, I stopped in Tennessee. Them people's all begging, come and stay with me. 'Cause ain't nothing in rambling, either run around. Well, I believe I get me a good man, ooh, Lord, and settle down. I walked through the alley with my hand in my coat. The police started to shoot me, thought it's something I stole. You know ain't nothing in rambling, either run around. Well, I believe I'm married, ooh, Lord, and settle down. The people on the highway is walking and crying. Some is starving, some is dying. You know ain't nothing in rambling, either run around. Well, I believe I get a good man, ooh, Lord, and settle down. Go to Hollywood and try to get on stream, but I'm gonna stay right here and eat these old chatty beans. 'Cause ain't nothing in rambling, either run around. Well, I believe I'm married, ooh, Lord, and settle down.
Nothing in the Rambling. I'm sure I said Nothing in the Rambler before. Rambler in Spain is like a riverbed. Anyway, Nothing in the Rambling, and that was one of the famous ones. Now, let's carry on and tie all things together, shall we? Now, I hope now you have a little insight into Minnie's life and agree with me that she was a remarkable woman. Minnie lived to see a renewed appreciation of her recorded work during revival of interest in blues music in the 1960s. And she actually influenced some latter-day singers such as Big Mama Thornton and Joanne Kelly and Erin Harp. And she was inducted into the Blues Foundation Hall of Fame in 1980. And as you can see, Memphis Minnie deserves to be remembered. Her lifestyle and hardships molded her into the hardcore blues lady whose songs inspired so many. So just to recap, she was born in June the 3rd, 1897, nearly did it again, in Tunica County, Mississippi, U.S., or New Orleans, Louisiana, U.S. We don't know which one was quite right. Unfortunately, she died. Unfortunately, she had a good life. She died August the 6th, 1973, age 76. And her genres were blues and Memphis blues, and her occupation was a guitarist, vocalist, songwriter, and she was a pioneer of playing electric guitar, bass, and banjo, and the drums. And the years that she was active were from 1908 to 1958. Hope that gives you some insight to a wonderful, fantastic, colourful character woman who was number one in the blues scene and helped so many to enjoy that music and also inspired so many to keep doing it. So yeah, there we go. That's been Memphis Minnie, and that's been me, the old git, telling you about it. And hopefully you've enjoyed it. And don't forget, come and watch it, and you can see it on Best Before TV, or hopefully, if they don't stop me, I always say that, if they don't stop me, you can see it on YouTube and enjoy it, hopefully. Right, so this has been the old git, and sitting next to me there has been Memphis Minnie, and saying I'll see you, and the old man, the old git, is gone.